Welcome to the Varcal Show.
Welcome to another episode of the Varcal Show. The show will be talking about the Royal Caribbean app and checking in onto our cruise, which I'm going on the Navigate the Seas, which I've already been on tons of times. And if you look at my past shows, you'll see that I've been on the ship and talked about the ship. And I'm going again on Navigate the Seas once again, which is for a 3-night cruise. But to check in, basically you download the app from the App Store. You can either, if you have Samsung, go download wherever Samsung does, which I'm not too familiar with Samsung. But on the Apple, go to the App Store on Apple, and you download the Royal Caribbean app. Once you download it, open it. Either you have to create an account, unless you already have an account with Royal, and then you sign in. And the first page will be this page you'll see, which shows the ship and a few little icons at the bottom of the screen. Then the first thing I do is basically select my boarding time, even though that's at the top of the list, but it's the second thing. And whoever you're going with, unless you're going by yourself, select the time for both parties in the cabin on the arrival time, so that way you get that part out of the way. Then you go to the first selection, which is travel information. And in travel information, basically it asks you some questions, your name, we'll ask you for your passport information, then we'll want you to take a photo. And the photo is for boarding and departing the ship when the ship gets into ports of call. So that way they can identify it's you, so if you lose your sea pass card, they know it's you. So if somebody else tries to use your CPAS to get aboard the ship, they can't, because the photo does not match that CPAS. So it makes it a little harder for someone else to try to board with your CPAS. So it's for security purposes. They want a picture of you, so that way you can board and exit the ship. Then basically we'll ask for credit card information. You put in credit card information that you want to use for expenses. If you do not want to use a credit card on the ship, you still have to put the credit card information on the when you check in. But when you get to the ship, I would highly recommend going to the front desk and give them cash if you want to use cash, and basically give them whatever cash you think you're going to use. Then on the app, here basically shows you where you can go to and to see your expenses that you spend. So that way, if you need to give them more cash, you can always give them more cash. And then also you can see, if you're using credit card, you can see where your balance is, so they know, you know what, at the last of the cruise they can withdraw off your account. Which the app is real nice and handy to use on the ship, because it also shows you all the activities that's happening on the ship, which basically on the app basically shows you all the activities that they have going on around the ship. Basically, if there's any dances, pool parties, anything that's going on, bingo, slot tournament, you name it, and also the shows that's going on. And also in the flow riders open, water slides, if there's a basketball contest or whatever on the ship, on the app will tell you what it is. You can get the paper, which is they call it the compass on Royal. You get that from the front desk if you want the paper version of it, but I like using the app. App basically tells you a lot of information that's going on the ship on the app. Also, before I get ahead of myself, one other thing I forgot. Also, on the check-in process, on the day before you board the ship, you want to do the health check, which is the same, basically is in the check-in section of the thing. It's basically, you have your information you put in, the boarding time, and then there's the health check. And the day before you go on the cruise, you want to do the health check, and just basically check off the information that's on the health check. So that's very important to do. Also, one little feature that I found about that I didn't know about, that I found out recently, is on the 3 icons on the top of the screen, you have the ship, the little calendar, and the little person on top of the screen. If you basically click on the calendar and click it again, it shows you the stops and what days the ship is making those stops on it. So basically it's a nice little feature that I found out about on the app. And if you click on the ship or scroll over to the ship, you have the ship map if one needed to figure out how to get somewhere on the ship. There's also maps around the ship by the elevators on the ship, so that also becomes real handy and helpful to get on the ship. But yeah, like I said, app is real useful and handy and helps you navigate around the ship. So app is really good. Also, those of you who want to get drink package, you can do that off the app. Get your drink package, purchase your internet package in advance. If you're basically a Crown Anchor member, let's say you're doing a short cruise, I know the Diamond Plus member, they have where you get 2 nights free of internet for one device. Best thing doing that is, I believe, purchase on the cruise. Well, I'll find out when I do this cruise and see how that works. Is that way you're only buying 1 day of internet and getting the other 2 days for free on the internet package. Also on the app, if you click on the little person, you can basically go to view SeaPass once you already checked in and see your SeaPass, and you just basically show them your phone or tablet, whatever you have the SeaPass on. You can also add it to your wallet that you have on your phone, and basically when you go to check in, just show them that, show them your basically passport, and basically makes boarding a breeze, getting on the ship. But basically that's the highlights of basically checking in off the Royal Caribbean app, and a little more information about it on the app of Royal, which is really helpful, and I like using the app, so it's great. And I hope this video finds it real helpful on how to check in and use the app. So if you have any questions, please leave in the comments. I'll be more than willing to answer your comments. And thank you for watching the Varcal Show, and I hope you like and subscribe to my channel, and thank you.
We want to hear from you. Please post comments on what you think of the show and what you would like to see. Please leave comments so we can bring you a good show. We will be trying to improve on the show, and we hope it will be with your help. Please click on the subscribe button below. Also, click on the notification bell to get notifications on when new shows come out.